Happy Tuesday to everybody. Come on in, hit that like button. We'll see how it goes. The drama continues. This is new. The same old shit. But guess what? Samf2000 has left the building. He's nowhere to be found. He's done. Deleted his channel, his iVlog, which I don't go on iVlog. His Facebook, I guess, is deleted. Everything's deleted. All because of, from what he said, Zoe, his girlfriend, he broke up with her. Oh, my. That's for the 5th time. I think. Or 6th. I don't know. But I don't think it's because of that. I really don't. If you've been watching the Feral Trenches, I think that's her name, you'll see the stuff that she's been putting out about Mr. Sam. And let me tell you, the accusations that she's putting out, the stuff that she said that he sent her through the mail, is like, it's crazy. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to, I don't know him at all. I don't know this lady at all either, Gina. I don't know anybody on here, just from what I see. And from what I see, he seems to be a nice individual, but from what I have heard, now this is only bits and pieces because Gina was live, the Feral Trenches, they were live for 9 hours in the one stream, and then they came back on live and they were live again for another, I think it was probably like 3 or 4 hours. So they put out a lot about Sam. So I don't have all the details. I don't know half of what she had said, but I do know some of the things. Now, I don't know if they are true. That's why I call them accusations. So I'm just assuming that's part of the reason why Sam deleted his channel and everything on social media, except his Twitter. But I don't have Twitter, so but it's like, oh my gosh, like, you don't know about YouTube creators. You don't know who you're talking to at all. You don't know them. Y'all, the only people you know is the people you've met. Okay? You've never met these people on YouTube. You've never met any of them. You might have known, like he said, he's known Gina for 12 years. Okay. Let's say you might know somebody for 12 years, but you really don't know them through the internet. You know what I mean? That's why I was very cautious of Sam getting into that with Miss Zoe there. And I thought, oh boy, no, not again. So he is no longer on. He's deleted everything, gone offline, and all that. Cherish Chance, hi, thanks for coming into the live stream. Come on in, hit the like button. As you're coming into the live stream, hit that like button, share the live stream, and be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel. I hope you're having a good day. Happy Tuesday. I know, it's only Tuesday. Payday 11, hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming into the stream. Hit the like button. Be sure you hit the like button. Just talking about Samf2000 and all that drama. It's like, oh my God. I mean, I don't get into any of it. I just comment on it. You know what I mean? I could really care less. I comment on it. That's just what my opinion is. I comment on what people post on their own YouTube page, you know. But I've heard some things, and if you won't be able to see, um, the live stream or anything because it's deleted. So, um, everything that she put out there is accusations for now until she brings it up, and she said she's going to court. She's suing them. So, like, it's nuts when things get that far. It shouldn't, but if we're bringing it that far, yep, that's what she said. She said she's taking him to court. I don't know if she was serious, but she said she was. And I only listened to some of it, bits and pieces of the live stream. That's about it. And she was live for a very long time. She was, Cherish, how many likes do I want? As many likes as I can get. That's, sure. Keep liking it up. We got 12 people in here. We got 3 likes. Come on in here. Hit the like button. Thanks for the hearts and the emojis. I appreciate that. And continued support. That's amazing. The continued support that I get on YouTube is what keeps me going, really. I wouldn't be here without you, I have 940 plus subscribers, and obviously there's nothing I would be nowhere without them, right? But that's just my comment, my opinion on the whole drama stuff. Samf2000, like I said, they say he's probably making a comeback. He might come back. I don't know. But the things that I heard, it's like, wow. You don't know. You don't know who you're talking to online. You don't. You just got to be very vigilant, careful. I'm not saying, like I said, I don't know if those are true or not. I don't know. He's never done anything to me for, I've just went into his live stream and talked to him and watched him make food and stuff and vlog, and he seemed to be an okay guy, but you never know behind the scenes. All you're seeing is, like I said, all I see is what you put out on camera. That is it. I don't see any of your life. I don't, unless you put it on there, right? So it's like, but I to be honest, I feel bad. I hope he's all right. But and I have nothing against Gina either. Gina didn't do anything against me. She, and I met her on Sam's page. That's where I met her, and she's been subscribed to me since then. And hey, I have nothing against either of them. Like I said, anything. I'm just commenting on what I see. The accusations and the things I heard is like crazy. All right, see you, Cherish Chance. Thanks for coming in. Have a good one. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Thanks for coming into the live stream. We got 5 likes. Wow, that's awesome. Thanks for liking it up. Keep on liking it up. We're going to be live just for a little bit, reacting to all this stupid shit going on. It's like, oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm like kind of in the background of it. I just do reactions. You know what I mean? I don't get involved. I just do reactions to it, and that's it. I know. I hope Zoe's all right. Okay, I hope everybody's okay, right? But I hope the stuff that I heard is not true. I really do. But I can't say it's true, and I can't say it's not. I have no idea. I just think that's why he left YouTube and social media. It was because of that. But he says because of Zoe. I don't think so. But and if the feral trenches, if she is going to go that far as to suing him, then there's something there. You know, there's like something's wrong, right? You know, you just don't sue somebody. You know, well, yeah, I can't say that, but Robin 2.0. Hey, thanks for coming into the live stream. I hope you're having a good day, Robin. Happy Tuesday. 4:06 p.m. where I'm at. I hope you're having a good day. It rained last night into this morning, and then it stopped. Then it got hot and humid. Boy, we've got a lot of rain this year, that's for sure. Lots of rain. We have zucchinis planted out in our garden, you know, among other stuff. And everything else is doing all right, but the zucchinis are not doing good at all. And I'm told it's because of too much rain. So, too much saturation, it makes them rot, basically. It's like some of us, we get too saturated with water, we become rotted, right? That's Cherish Chance, thank you. You have a great day also. Come on in here, grab us something to drink. I got a Pepsi. And it's only Tuesday, I know. What would you do, though? What would you do? But, anyway, Sam seems to be, in my opinion, seems to be pretty naive about some stuff. Like, with him and Zoe, I didn't think that was, no. And he thought it was the best thing, you know, and they kept going back and forth with each other, and I'm like, it's not going to work. And this is the result of everything. All the drama, you know, all the stuff being put out about, you know, and there's actually other people that have put stuff about him too. Rodney, I've seen some things, so I don't know what to think, you know. Robin, well, he doesn't come on anymore. He's not on YouTube. Deleted his channel and everything, so. Yeah, he comes on a lot because he doesn't have a job or anything. He's brags about making not making, but surviving on $33 a day, you know. So, and always talking about his stocks and all that, and trying to, you know, I think everything just got to him, and he was like, I'm done, and he left. But from what I have heard from other YouTubers, he's probably coming back, because he did that before, and a lot of YouTubers do that, you know. So, Gina's calling him, well, I'll say it. Gina's calling him. I didn't say it. I'm not saying it. Gina did. All right. The feral trenches, I guess. She said he's a predator. So I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is his name's Sam, and he's Jewish. He's a non-practicing Jew, rather. And I don't know what to believe. But like I said, you have to be vigilant because you do not know who you're talking to behind the screen. And isn't that the truth? You might see somebody coming on live, and that's all you see. You know, but I will say, throughout my YouTube experience, and I've had, like I have said before, I've had a few YouTube channels before. I have met people through YouTube in the UK who I'm still friends with to this day. I still connect with them, all right? I've seen how their house looks. I've seen, you know, how, I've talked to their son or their daughter. I've become friends with them. They have sent me some things like teas and certain things from the UK. We were, but like I said, he ended up passing away. So it is the truth, yes, for sure. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, Rob, and you just don't know who you're talking to behind the screen. Like I said, you don't know either with people, and Robin, I hope you're careful with that because you never know if somebody just will go crazy or something, and I just didn't think people were like that. Like they go that so far as to like looking your full name up on online, doing all that, your address, your phone number, and all that, and doing all this to you just because they don't like you, and then they're tarnishing your name because they don't like you. Like people are just. Hey, we got 11 people in here. We had 13. Come on in here, hit the like button. We got 5 likes and 11 people in here now. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Hope you had a good day. 4:12 p.m. where I'm at. So we're getting down to the end of the day here soon. Tuesday. Tomorrow's going to be Wednesday. Hump day. And then Thursday. And guess what? I'm off on Friday. So, we might do something. How about that? Yes, that's true too. You just have to keep fighting. You have to fight because they won't just do it if you keep on giving them. If you one complaint, they're not gonna. And to be honest with you, I think that's what happened with Sam too, because he had issues with people coming to his door, people knocking on his door and stuff, because people from the internet would call orders into let's say a restaurant or something, and give him his address and everything and order a pizza. Or like I have mentioned before, when he was, this is his story now, this isn't mine, this is his story. When this was years ago, I guess, I don't know, when I don't know who did it to him, but I guess somebody called, I guess somebody was missing a cat, okay? And they had called them or something or emailed them and said, "Oh, I'm Sam from wherever, where he's at," and give him Sam's address. And then they would call Sam up and say, "Hey, I heard you found my lost kitty. Where's my kitty at?" And he obviously didn't find the cat or kitty or the lost, and he would have to say, "No, I'm sorry, I did not," And he was, oh, jeez, I thought, oh man, the gall of some people on the internet is crazy. It's just they're not right in the head. I don't know if it was paid for. I don't think it was. I'm not sure. But it took a long time for him to get the guy out because it was a Spanish man and he didn't know English well. So it was you know. I know. It's like, oh my gosh. And of course, you've heard swatting. They do all that too, and it's like, wow, what do they get from it? What? I'd feel like a freaking asshole if I ever did that to somebody. Holy crap, you know what I mean? See you, Cherish Chance. Thanks for coming into the live stream. Have a good rest of your Tuesday. It's just, there's so much drama on YouTube. It's just like a workplace. Workplace has enough drama to deal with. Yeah, I know. People get pushed to their limits. And when one person does it to the other person, and the other person does it, you know. But I wouldn't do that though. Like, I don't want to cause people stress. I mean, I might do videos on here, like reaction videos and that, but that's about it. I don't want to cause anybody stress in their real life. Like, this is YouTube, you know. And then I've heard other YouTubers, you know, they lose their job because all the people do, they keep calling, you know, their workplace. Anyway, you know, we'll see if Sam comes back. I don't know. He was up to 800 subscribers, and he was gonna do a 800 subscriber giveaway. It was like a gift card for Amazon, but I guess he's not doing that now, obviously. So if you saw his last live, which I did, he lost it on, you know, a few people. You know, he was mad. He was mad. Yeah, and that's crazy, and that's sad. I've never had to do that, and I pray I don't. Like, I don't know. Is that because, like, from your YouTube? Just because of your YouTube? They called her. Wow, that's nuts. And that's why people leave social media and go, you know, they go black, if you know what I mean. I don't know how to phrase that. I'm sorry. They just, you know. Wow. Was it the person? If I'm thinking of somebody right now, was it them that did that? That's crazy. Like, I would never think of doing that. Really. Even if I, like, didn't like somebody on YouTube, I'd just quit watching him and unsubscribe. That's effed up. Really, that is. Wow. Nope. Nobody's gonna know where I work. Can't trust anybody. Oh, and that's another thing, too. Gina said, I guess, apparently Sam doxed her. And it's like, oh, boy. So here we go. YouTubers get mad at another YouTuber, and then you go and dox them, and then it's like, it's a never-ending thing. It's crazy. And I'm glad when I was brought up in the way I was brought up in school, they taught us internet privacy. They taught us how to be safe on the internet in that. Like, you don't want to put your full name out there. You know, you obviously you don't want to put your address out there. You know, you don't want to post your address out there. You just don't want to do that. And I have seen people on YouTube, literally, that have had their full name on YouTube, and then in their description, they have their full name in their description, and their full address in the description as well. That's a no-no in the cybersecurity. Nine people in here. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Come on in, hit the like button, share the live stream. We're just on here shooting the shit and talking about Mr. Samf2000 after leaving YouTube. Yeah, that's what I usually do too, Robin. I watch here and there, and that's about it. But he was mad yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Pretty sure it was yesterday. Well, yes, it was yesterday, and he was live, and he got really angry. But when you get to that point, that's it. Just be done, you know? It's just not worth it anymore. And he wasn't even getting paid to do it, so... But yeah, he made it to like 800 subscribers. Hey, happy Tuesday. We got 12 people in here. Hope you had a good day so far. It's 4:22 where I'm at. As you're coming into the live stream, be sure you hit the like button. We got 5 likes. Sometimes he goes live like for 4 hours, and I can't. There's no way I can do that. Nope. No way I can stay for that long. Because, you know, he does his own thing. He does the dishes. He does the cooking and all that. He goes live and does that, his normal thing. And I'll catch bits and pieces of it, but there's no way I'll watch the whole thing through, you know. Exactly. Sometimes it's a good thing to get a break from the real world too, right? Instead of the online, well, and the online world. Six people in here, 6 likes. Wow, that's amazing. I think this is good. I like getting my likes up there. It helps the algorithm and everything. Be sure you share it on your channel. Share the live stream on your channel and get your subscribers to come on over. Yeah, that's true. That's a good thing. I should start doing that. Double speed. I've seen people, you know, that's what people do with reactions and stuff. Oh, you know who I haven't seen in a while? You probably don't know who she is. Reactions with, or I forget what they call it. Is it Reactions with Joel's? No, she's English and she does reaction channel, but it's been a while since I've seen her on. I have to go see if she's on here. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. I don't know what made me think about her, but yeah. It's a beautiful day today. It turned out to be, because it rained this morning for a little bit, and then it came out and the sun came out and stuff. The other day we had a rainbow. We had a double rainbow. That's what it was, a double rainbow. So that was a good. I think it was a good sign, in my opinion. Oh, okay, okay. Because I used to watch. Well, I shouldn't say used. Well, yeah, it's been a while. With reactions with Joel's, and I haven't seen her coming on. Yeah, when was it? Yesterday? No, it was Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. It was over the weekend. It was very nice to see. I should have took a picture of it. But we had a lot going on over the weekend because there was lots of fire vehicles going past my house because there was a lot going on. Yes, there are so many. You're right. It's been a while since I've um, listened to her. I guess I should say, because all she does is just play it through like Miss June does. And I like that kind of content. I like that, especially June. I love her reactions to Cindy. Yeah, I have. I don't know, probably over 200, maybe. Mine's not all that YouTube drama. Mine's. Oh man, I need to. My hips are hurting me. My legs are hurting me. I need to lay back. Um, I like watching interviews, and I watch the Soft White Underbelly channel, and I do my documentaries, stuff like that, and top tens. I like doing all that. So why is your family information out there like that? That's the question. Because I don't think, well, um, yeah, if I give you my name, I'm sure you would. Your family's information, you were saying. Oh, crap. Look what I did. Oh, well, put it out in the wash. You said your family's information's all out there, but how is it all out there like that? I don't think my information's all out there. I mean, I'm sure if I gave you my name, you could probably look up my, well, I guess it is that easy. I guess it is that easy. But like I said, that's one thing. We were taught internet safety and all that through school. And they were adamant about that. They really were. And this is the full example of what I was taught. And I've seen it's not just him. I've seen multiple YouTubers go through it. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, yep. You're right. Yeah, I don't mess around with all that stuff. That's true. Maybe I should do that. I could do that. Probably a lot of money though. But yeah, the United States. That's what I said. The United States is not very good with privacy. But it's like I said, you have to be good with your own privacy, which that's why I am. That's creepy though. Like that's very creepy. Like you're that obsessed with somebody. Like seriously. No, I'm not. I don't give a shit. I don't got time. You know. I mean, I know your full name. Okay. So what? I know what you look like. All right. Cool. Like, you know. It's not really. It's mental illness. Really, it really is. In the long run, because to be obsessed with somebody like that's like just like that is not healthy. And I know other countries, it's hard to access their obviously their information too. But if they have our information, they can access it. It's all about control. Yep, control. Yep. Oh, I've seen going on off subject here. I've seen Darlene. I didn't watch any of the. Just popped in here and there, but she was live for a while, every day this weekend. Yeah, I know. It's sad that you. It's sad that you. It's sad that you do become numb to it. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to deal with that. But people are effed up, and yes, I could say the full word. I can swear. I do it, but I'm not going to. I'm trying to be kosher here. That's why I was afraid. I was a little afraid to get close to a certain person because of some things that you were saying. It's like, wow, she really did that, and it's like, really, you have that not enough time on your hands to do that. Like, wow. Yeah, I'm sure. But like I said, I have nothing against her. She did nothing against me. So, well, no, Robin, you're fine. It's okay. I know who she is. No. Nope. Let's talk about something else. But yeah, like I said, I saw Dar was live for every day for a while. I think because her husband was away. Her husband was away. Thank you, Robin. I really do appreciate that. One of these days, you'll get to know me real well. Yeah, she was on. I got because I only watched bits and pieces, and I think she was gone. She really was. Oh my gosh, it's like oh my. It's because her husband isn't there. When the what's the saying? When the cat's away, the mice will play. There you go. When the cat's away, the mice will play. That is a very true saying. Yeah, I was on a few times, just like a minute or two, and I thought about screen sharing or recording some stuff, but I'm like, nah, there's really nothing to record. Same old crap, you know. But well, I mean, she's doing all right. Obviously, she's doing good. She's up alive drinking, I guess. I mean, ooh, Game of Thrones. I've never been, never got involved in that either. I know people that watch like Big Brother and stuff, and I never get involved with that kind of crap. But Game of Thrones, I know Game of Thrones is completely different. Somebody's here. Doorbell's ringing. Yeah, I know. I've heard about Game of Thrones quite a bit. Oh man, let's keep going. I used to like watching America's Got Talent, American Idol, but then I got away from it, unfortunately. I really liked watching it, but you can really, the more you look into it and the more you see some things, you can tell it's a little bit scripted. My opinion. Gotta keep saying that. Robin, you still here? There's says 0 people here on one person. You know, I don't really watch TV. My TV is YouTube on my phone, really. I had a TV in my room, but then I don't have it anymore because I never watched it. So I used to like watching. I still do. I watch it on YouTube, like judge shows, but they become so fake now. I like watching Judge Joe Brown. Um, yeah, I watch a lot of documentaries also. I love documentaries, true crime shows, documentaries. Yeah, But I like watching Judge Joe Brown, Judge Mathis, of course, Judge Judy, and Divorce Court was always fun to watch. Moral Court was on for a little bit. I remember that with oh, what the heck is that guy's name? Judge he's on Fox News a lot now, I think, or Newsmax. Oh, I forget his name. Oh, I forget his name. And then Hot Bench, of course, came on. Judge Alex, and there was a gay judge that I liked watching on TV was Judge David Young. He was on for a while too. He was nice to watch. Myths and Legends. I used to watch. Oh, damn it! What's that called? Truth or Fiction? Is that what it's called? I don't know, something like that. Ripley's Believe It or Not. I have watched quite a few actually, shows of the space and all that, and yeah, History Channel. But then you realize that you have to really watch. You have to really watch what you're watching. If that. Let's see, Ripley. Yes, that was. I loved watching that. What else? The FBI Files. That was a true crime show years ago. I don't think it's still on. So, what else? I think that's it. There's a lot of shows on that aren't on anymore. No, not at all. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's crazy the things you hear on YouTube, and it's like, really? How do you know all that information? Like, really? People lie about their lives. People. So, anyway, Robin, I do have to go. This is actually an unplanned live. I didn't plan on going live. But then I came on and was like, you know what? I need to do a reaction to Sam. And just do a little thing and see if, like, hey, hope you're doing okay, Sam. So, Gina, hope everything's alright, Gina. Just calm down, relax. The stuff that you said, I'm sorry that, I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. I hope you get the help that you need if you need it. And other than that, that's all I have to say. But like I said, I have nothing against anybody. Gina, I have nothing against Gina. She was always pretty good. Sam was always good, So, if you have anything bad against me, then that's when we have a problem. And that's it. That's about it. I'll do a reaction to you. Give you my opinion on your channel, and that's about it. I don't hate anybody, so I'm gonna have a good night. 2 more days of work. I'm off Friday. Oh yes, I can't wait. So, I'm getting my watch hours up. I just want to say that I'm getting my views. They're getting there. So we just need to keep sharing. Keep sharing. Share, share, share. All right. All right. Take care. Thanks. First, I better talk and say thanks for coming in, Cherish Chance, Payday 11. Thanks for coming in. Rob, have a good night. Take care.